In 2014, I visited my family in Hong Kong for 4 months. During that time, I got interested in Tai Chi. I took weekly classes from my uncle Kelvin, who is an experienced Tai Chi master. Tai Chi is an internal martial art. The practice routine consists of a series of deliberate moves. Each move may include a punch, a hand push, a kick, or a combination of various movements. The routine is performed in slow pace, which allows you to connect your body to your mind. Tai Chi has been practiced throughout China for at least 400 years. I felt connected to my heritage because this form of martial art has passed from generations to generations. So when I get back to New York, I decided to continue to practice it. As a beginner, it is best to practice with a group. I found one that meets up every morning at Casino Park, which is 10 minutes walk from my house.
2003 is when I retired, and I was watching the groups outside the fence, and some man from the group came out to me as he was leaving and told me that it was wonderful and it was going to be good for my health and I should come regularly, and that it would help my circulation, and that anybody was welcome and I should come.
Like Diane and most of the members, I found the group through walking in the park. This group meet in the morning every day, all year round. There is an average of 20 to 30 people who showed up. Most of them are retirees, but there are younger people like myself. The majority is Chinese, with a few Caucasians, Japanese, and at one point there was a group of Hispanic members. The best part is that it is free, and most of them are my neighbors. It's an organically formed community. I really enjoy the daily practice.
我覺得我喺呢個 group 裏邊嘅個個都同我好熟，個個都好關心我。呢度咁多個真係我嘅好朋友，我哋能夠日日咁樣見面咧，我係覺得好開心。
Who do you consider best friend in this group?
My friendships vary as to what they are. Linda is the person that I have the most contact with. I usually have a chance to talk to other people. I'm friendly with Janice. Janice and my husband established a very special intellectual connection, and he's been providing her with English written books on the history of China. They talk about a lot of things. Lan is somebody that I'm friendly with. Not that we spend any time together except a few minutes, but there are people that there's a connection. Chorn, his wife Annie, you.
Yeah.
You and I start talking, we seem never to stop.
Yes, Diane is one of the few good friends I met through this group. Who did you learn Tai Chi from?
Everybody. They just said, come, just follow. So I followed whoever I could see. It took me a very long time to master it.
Even though I learned all the basic moves from my uncle, as a beginner, sometimes I find it difficult to remember some moves. I remember some of the group members advised me to stand in the spot in the middle row during the group practice. In that way, I was surrounded by experienced players in different directions. Since the routine is played out in a slow pace, if I'm not sure the next move, I have time to look around to see how others execute the next move. Out of all the practitioners there, I look at how Mr. Tang played most of the time. Mr. Tang is a certified instructor from Hong Kong. He does not lead the group every day, but will occasionally give lessons to help everyone in the group to improve their moves. I found that his move is almost identical to what I have learned from my uncle in Hong Kong. A few months into the practice, I finally talked to Mr. Tang and told him about my findings. To my surprise, I found out that he actually knew my uncle. What a small world.
我同你舅父喺我做嘢嗰陣時候咧，已經係認識佢啦。因為我係做運輸行業嘅，咁當時咧就嗰個航運公司入邊有啲會員組織，你舅父就喺一間船公司係，咁我係喺另外一間。咁我哋咧就係每個月都有一個聚會嘅，就係研究我哋呢個谷入邊合作嘅業務範圍，就大家認識咗嘅。但係喺嗰陣時候咧，我唔知道你舅父係學太極，咁我亦都係喺後期喺嗰段時間咧，我先去學太極。原則上咧係你舅父應該早過我嘅。咁後來學習嗰陣時候見翻佢，就好驚奇啦！原來大家以前喺做緊嘢嘅時候已經係有聯繫嘅喎，咁啊，即係諗唔到，即係而家大家學太極咧都係又有翻聯繫喺度。咁然後咧就我後來咧就同佢一齊去香港武術聯會咧就一齊上堂，就學簡打啊，咁啊大家一齊做同學。我哋只不過係去學做我個教練去教學生嘅。
They both received their instructor's license eventually. My uncle started his teaching practice in Hong Kong and became a Tai Chi master. He also became my teacher in the summer of 2014. Mr. Tang eventually emigrated to the United States. He continued to practice his Tai Chi every day and other martial arts, and he taught others like me to improve our Tai Chi move in the park. Tai Chi continued to play an important role in my life. It helps my body to connect to my mind, and it is a great form of exercise to start the day. Through the group practice, I'm connected to my neighbors and even become good friends with some of them. 20 years ago, Tai Chi reconnected Mr. Tang and my uncle. 20 years later, it connected me to Mr. Tang, and again, reignite the friendship of Mr. Tang and my uncle. And this is my Tai Chi story.